Benjamin Rose Institute on Aging has been in existence since 1908 here in Cleveland. Its mission is to serve and to advance the practices of services that support older people. On a daily basis, we're serving several hundred older people throughout the greater Cleveland community. At the same time, we're one of the larger research organizations that are based in the United States. A big part of the way we pursue our mission here is to develop what are called evidence-based practices, and what I like to think of as evidence-based policy suggestions, because our ability to learn what works.
The Margaret Blinker Research Institute has been around for 50 years, and for all that time we've been doing what we call applied aging research. We also have a very holistic view of how we do our research. So we're always looking at a person with a chronic illness, but also how that affects their family, how that affects the community.
Hello, is this Kim?
The Care Consultation program is a service that partners with people who are caring for a loved one who might have Alzheimer's disease, dementia, or some sort of other chronic illness. And it's all done over the telephone and by email. So it's a convenient way for busy caregivers to get information on the go.
Caregiving is very exhausting, and you do it out of love and kindness, but also it's very frustrating because you don't get any time for yourself.
We talk with people about things like medications, services in the home, planning for the future, legal decisions, all different types of areas that might be challenges for a family.
In essence, it is a coach, someone who can be there to help them find resources, to help them make decisions, but not to make decisions for them. Someone there in the background who knows them, who they trust, and who understands their situation.
The care counselor will, reassure me that I've done everything. There's nothing else to do. I'm a good daughter and stuff, a good advocate, good caregiver.
It's a good example of an evidence-based program because we've subjected the Care Consultation to very rigorous research.
Bend down for 1, 2, down. 3, who's counting? Down.
RDAD actually stands for Reducing Disability in Alzheimer's Disease, RDAD. It's an evidence-based program that works to introduce simple exercises to persons with dementia and also provide some basic skill training for caregivers. The purpose of the program is really to help ease the burden of family caregivers overall. This is in two parts. One is by teaching the simple exercises, it's hopefully improving or at least delaying the decline of the physical functioning of the older adult. In addition, caregivers are taught some additional coping skills as well as provided access to different resources that maybe can help them deal a little bit better with the different behaviors and problems that they're facing with their loved one with dementia.
Families really struggle to find positive activities that they can do together, and this is one of them.
SHARE is a program funded by the Department of Aging, Ohio Department of Aging and Administration on Aging, and it stands for Supporting Health, Activities, Resources, and Education. It is an intervention that we've developed over the past maybe 10 years that helps persons with early stage dementia and their family caregivers to learn how to manage the disease, how to plan for the future, how to talk about issues about memory loss and dementia.
A lot of times families don't talk about issues. Some people are not talkers. Some families are a little bit in denial or don't want to express how they feel. The SHARE program comes from a communication intervention where you get a person with an illness and their family caregiver to talk over their preferences for care.
Some of the research shows that people's outcomes, they are less distressed after they've been involved in this program, both the person with dementia and their family caregiver. We'll have people say, we wish we'd done this before, we can't wait to tell our friends about this, or to get family involved more.
The combination of research and care is what we're all about. We're here to bring the scientific rigor and skills that we're trained to use to look at an issue that sounds like a good idea, but is it really a good idea? Is it worth the money?
We here, I think, embrace the notion that the kind of work that we do doesn't have an endpoint. The kind of work that we do is a continuous process of trying to improve. to try to continue to learn about how things change, how the circumstances facing older people and their caregivers change, and how the policy environment should be adapting over time to change with them.